specifications are subject to change. Terms and conditions apply.
That's right.
Where did 044 Dave go?
And then it got quiet.
Yeah, how about a 044? His birthday, next Classic Radio Roundup, 044's birthday.
Oh, wow. We have a happy birthday edition of the Roundup.
Yeah, he's only going to be a week older than he is today, though.
I didn't know what he was talking about when he said that earlier.
Skeeter break.
Hello, Green Dog.
Hello, Skeeter. Hey, do you remember back when it was your birthday, I believe, and he was giving you a really hard time about it?
Yeah, kinda. My birthday's the last day of this month.
Maybe it wasn't your birthday, but I remember him busting somebody's chops about getting older.
I have to pin that one probably on Night Train.
Yeah, I think you're right. Green Dog, what were you saying about that motorcycle rider?
Oh, man. I'd never want to see anybody like that before or ever again. He was bad. He was, his bike was like a quarter-mile away from where he was, so he must have been going pretty fast, but he was all twisted up like a pretzel, laying on the intermediate, you know, up on, it was right past Stowe, and I don't remember it being Jersey block. It was just, like the double guardrail right down the middle.
Yeah, did he make it or no?
I don't think so. There was two people stopped there, and they were just kind of standing there. Like I said, he was twisted up, and you couldn't even get yourself into that position.
Was that today?
No. This was a couple years ago. It was after work, and me and number 8, he's not on the radio no more. We were heading to Willie's shop to go get something, a coax or something. I don't even remember after seeing that. Yeah, I remember seeing a bad one on 422. I was coming back from someplace, I forget where, going west, and like 3 or 4 motorcycles, crotch rocking types, go buzzing on by. They must have been doing 90 plus mile an hour. One of them wipes out on the turn, the S-turn right before Arm & Hammer, right past Arm & Hammer Boulevard. He's wiped out, his bike's all over the place, and then the other 2 wipe out the S-turn right before Stowe. There was another bad one over here just about last month, maybe 2 months ago. I guess it was a whole pack of them because there was a whole bunch of them standing around. Looked like one dude was down praying, and it was pretty bad.
Classic gruesome roundup. I'll weigh in on my story. The worst one I ever saw was when I lived in Bridgeport. It's going on about 20 years ago now. But the King Manor Bar, which is now the Bridgeport Rib House, is right down the street from me. Dude's leaving on his motorcycle. It was all right turns until he got right in front of my house. Then he had to make a sort of a left turn as the road bended. He never put up his kickstand, and by then he's already on it. He tried to make the turn, lifted up on the kickstand, and his torso hit square onto a telephone pole, and he was in 2 pieces when I came out. It was at 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. He was still alive in 2 pieces.
Ouch. Yeah, you never want to see your buddy like that.
How could you still be alive in 2 pieces?
It didn't last long. He was, by the time help arrived, he was passed, but when I got out there, he was still alive.
Yeah, that's the worst I've ever heard. He forgot his kickstand.
Forgot his kickstand.
Night Train won't ever forget that again when he hops on his bike.
You could see the scrape in the pavement where he started to make his left-hand turn, came up on the kickstand, lifted the rear wheel, and you know, centrifugal force, momentum, whatever, took over, and he kept going straight instead of making a turn straight into a telephone pole.
Hey, Roger, yeah, our bikes don't have kickstands, man.
That's what she said last night.
Hey, wouldn't that kickstand fold back? I mean, it's meant to go back in that direction if you're going on the left.
Not necessarily, you know, not always. I had my Sportster, if you drove away with your kickstand down, it wouldn't always necessarily kick up.
No. But I'm saying when it hit the pavement, don't you think it would kick up? It does. Well, I guess it depends on the angle you were hitting it on.
Yeah, they lock in, you know, it's locked in. And it lifted up his rear wheel. You could see the gouge in the pavement where his kickstand went in. And being a rider myself, I could just look at it and tell you exactly what happened.
You know, that reminds me of Sonny Bono, man. I don't know exactly what his condition was, but he was skiing at top speed when he smashed into a tree and totaled himself.
Yeah, who put that tree there?
Yeah, well, I was told that his safety glasses may have fogged up.
Ooh, that smell. Oak tree, you're in my way.
Smell that's around you.
Reminds me of the line from the movie Better Off Dead. You go down the hill as fast as you can. When something gets in your way, turn.
Yeah, I like that, you know, oak tree, you're in my way. I remember hearing that song and figuring that out, what that finally meant, like, oh.
Please move, Mr. Oak Tree. I'm coming dead for you.
You know, them oak trees have a reputation of not moving for nobody.
My brother totaled his first car at 16 into an oak tree.
Ouch.
Them sycamores on 33rd Street down in Philadelphia used to get destroyed cars on weekends. People not knowing how to negotiate that curve. It's like a snake curve, man.
It's like those motorcycles on 422. They were going way too fast for the curve. They thought they could handle it, but you know, it was just too much inertia.
Yeah, that's too much. If you don't know how that curve go, if you don't know how it go, and you're moving too fast, there's no way you can recuperate from that.
Yeah, I'm sure none of the potholes or buckles had anything to do with it. That's what I was saying. They hit a buckle, lift them, you know, an inch, you're done.
Well, that's the whole point of the matter. If you're going to rip ass somewhere, pick a better road.
Yeah, not 422 by all means. Dave, did any of them survive?
Yeah, I think one or two of them might have, but I know one guy was laying sprawled in the middle of the road and he wasn't moving. You know, like I said, I sneaked my way on by, but one guy was off into the weeds somewhere. He got all busted up.
Yeah, that's awful, man. That's real bad. I don't get it. I hope none of my children don't decide. I already had one son that was in one motorcycle accident. He ruptured his Achilles tendon almost to the point where it was severed, and they had to staple the thing back together again. And here's the kick. We didn't even know he had a motorcycle. He had it hidden at a friend's house.
And that's why I ride some of the slowest motorcycles on the planet, because it's still fast enough to be exhilarating, certainly fast enough to kill yourself, but not enough to get beyond your speed of judgment.
You have been listening to Classic Radio Roundup Motorcycle Accident Edition.
This has been a physics moment.
27115.
On your AM dial.
Oh no, that's 2 weeks in a row. Sandbagger using classic radios in Echo.
Only for effect. Only for effect.
Yeah, I like it. He's got the bug.
Violation.
It's a nice sounding Echo.
I would never use it to talk through, but it's good for a few sound effects here and there.
Yeah, it's top of the line Echo there.
And he must got a real good unit.
Made in America, right? Has that one got a USA stamp on the bottom of it?
It's got around the little card on the top here. It says a static, made in USA.
That's right.
If you want it done right, have to do it.
Alright, so who was this program brought to us by?
Harley, Triumph, BSA.
If you want someone dead, come and see Fred.
Sole importer of Grandma Jemima's ganja dipped stainless steel voodoo doll needles.
In bright rainbow colors.
Come in today and get your free tube of deer tick ointment along with your purchase.
Hey, Roger, you know, I think I feel or hear some of them crackles, man.
I just turned a few myself, so whatever it is getting closer, even if it may veer off to the north.
Well, I tried my WMMR weather app that was sent to me by a friend operator down in West Martin, but I didn't see any flashes, so I'm going to have to go to the real radar.
Speaking about operator, is that the original operator, the one with the Christmas lights?
Yeah, he's been coming in there during the week.
Yeah, I checked out the radar. It's making a line, but I think it's far enough away from us we ain't gonna get any.
Well, tell the operator to key up on us sometime there, Sparky. We haven't heard from him in quite a while.
Yeah, I think he listens in quite a bit when he can, and then once in a while, if the conditions are good, then we'll hear him.
Tim Roger, I haven't seen him around any of the stores lately either. You know, we're in the same kind of business there, 10-4.
Yeah, paint stores.
That's right. He's part of the supply.
Yeah, you do the work, he supplies the material.
That is correct. He said, you are a operator, a radio operator, aren't you? I'm looking at this guy. Oh my God, who could this possibly be?
How do you pick you out of the crowd?
Antenna on the vehicle, in the neighborhood. Everything was just, I might as well just turn around and let him put the handcuffs on me.
I want that guy's job. Sitting behind the desk, taking inventory, filling the guys up with what they need, kicking back, relaxing, hour-long lunch.
No, actually, he does the delivery.
Yeah, I don't want that job, especially around here.
Specifications are subject to change. Term and condition apply.
Special delivery.
Delivery and give you the truck in New York. What do you think?
I'd rather be down this way.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go to New York on a bet.
I think New York is a nasty place to go. You ever get stuck in that traffic going on the George Washington Bridge, and then you look to your left and you look to your right and see how ugly the landscape is? That is just ugly.
That's right.
I was talking with the guy today on the job. He was coming from New York. Luckily, he had I guess it was a townhouse or a twin or something. He said, local, grew up in Phoenixville or whatever, but he's been living up in New York for the past 11 years. And he drives down. Luckily, like I said, he's got a place to stay, but I don't know.
Yeah, New York is just ugly. I mean, that area going in, that's, to me, if you had to face that area more, I can understand you wanting to jump off of one of them basements.
We went up a couple years ago to go see the Statue of Liberty and everything, and I don't recall the scenery around there, but I just remember, man, I'm tired being in this car.
Well, I did a job up there a couple of years ago now, I guess, and they didn't even want me to leave. It's like, you guys don't want me to get out of this. Y'all want me to stay here. Y'all don't even want me to go. Would y'all let me please just get out of Dodge? No, we're going to hold you right here. You're not going anywhere but to that next light, and it's going to take you a half hour to get there.
It has all the amenities of California and more people.
Yuck.
Is California that bad?
California is all roads. If you're 8 miles from your house, it would probably take you 3 hours to get there. And they do this every day.
Yeah. I don't want it. I don't